All right, guys, so we are going to borrow your class schedule from Veracross, and we're going to make sure it goes into your Google Calendar. Now, what we have here is okay, guys, boop. Okay, guys, so before we get started, there's one thing we want to clarify as it pertains to Google Calendar. You'll see, I've been here for a while. I got a lot of stuff in my calendar. But the most important thing here is this, the very, very top calendar in all of our Google Calendars. This is the one which is attached to your school email. This is the one when people put in your email to see where you are available and when you might be able to collaborate. That's what's going to pop up. So what we want to do is make sure that your class schedule, which we're going to borrow from Veracross, gets put into here. So we're going to go to the opening page of the faculty portal, and you can bookmark that as you already have, or anytime you just type portal, it'll be the first thing that pops up. Portal. We're going to click on this first option at the top called Subscribe to Calendar. Now, before we do anything, make sure you tick on this Subscribe using Google Calendar. And we want this one called Subscribe. Now, when I click on this, it'll open up Google Calendar. And you'll notice there's this very long address here. It's called a webcal:/, but make sure you see this api.veracross.eu. I've already added this, so it'll pop up again. Now, once again, my calendars, this is your base calendar. All of these are mini calendars that you either created or given to you when you created a Google Classroom. But way down here for me, underneath all of that, I have a thing called Other Calendars. These are things that I subscribe to. I do not own them. And I just pick up on them based on a webcal address. Now I'm going to want to borrow this. And if I click on the three dots, which will be the case for all of these calendars, I can go to the settings for this specific calendar. Now at the very bottom, and I'll scroll down, I'm looking for something called public address in iCal format. I'm going to Command C, I'm going to copy this. I will use my Command T in Chrome to open up a new tab, and I'll paste this with a Command V. And you'll see that it ends with a .ics. So this isn't a proper web page, it's going to open up a file. And when I do, this will download onto my computer. I'm going to hit enter. And I've done this a lot today. And you'll see, yours will say basic.ics. Now, back in my Google Calendar, at the bottom, under Other Calendars, there's a thing called Plus. I'm going to add a calendar. I'm going to import this. The default is here. Now, it's very, very important. Before we do this, let's go back to our faculty portal. Click on your class schedule. Make sure it's correct, because what we don't want to do is add anything to your default calendar that is wrong, because then the individual amendments that are made to this will be exponentially annoying, and we'll have to just destroy your entire calendar, fix that in Veracross, and make sure it gets put in there again. But we have to wipe your calendar to do that, which means any other events you have equally get wiped. So just take a minute, click on my schedule, here it is, class schedule, and just double check. Alex is amazing with this, and I'm 99.999% sure that everything in there is 100% accurate, but it'll save you a massive headache. And mine's good. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select File from my computer. If it doesn't bring you up to your downloads, get to your downloads. I'll go through with my user. And it's any one of these because they haven't changed. So yours is a basic.ics. I'm going to upload this. All right, it's going to go on my school account. All right, my ty at goisb.ro. Now you can see there's 360 out of 360 events. You'll get some sort of number. To understand, these aren't all classes because it does put the homeroom, which is showing up in Veracross, in there as well. So we'll be running through this. We have ran through this during our session Friday, August 11th. But if you weren't there and you're watching this and you have any questions or you need some help with this or any other calendar related issues or ideas you might have, just reach out to us at the DLT and we'll be happy to help you.